Good morning from downtown Winnipeg. I'm about to board Via Rail for one of Canada's most remote train journeys, 45 hours north to Churchill, Manitoba. There are no roads to Churchill, just endless tracks through forest, muskeg, and tundra. At the end, Hudson Bay and thousands of beluga whales. This is the start of a true subarctic adventure. And the adventure begins now. Let me take you on a quick tour of the sleeper car. There's a single sleeper plus car on this route with 6 semi-private berths and 12 private cabins. The cabins offer more privacy with fold-down beds, your own toilet and sink, and a big window to watch the subarctic roll by. There is one shower in this car that is shared by all the passengers in Sleeper Plus. Here is my roomette number 6. On the other side is number 5. These two roomettes are the easiest to get into with ground floor entry and pull-out beds. The other 6 roomettes require you to take a very large step to get in and to pull the bed from the top. At night, I pull out the bed and it covers the toilet. I have my own toilet, sink, and drinking water dispenser. There's a fan, light, and Via Rail provides 2 bath towels, hand towels, soap, and shampoo. No conditioner, so bring your own. You can lock the roomette from the inside but not from the outside. Compression packing cubes with handles are handy in the limited space. In the roomette, there is a route guide and it gives you a lot of information about the various little towns that we will be stopping in and also the route that our train will take, which is about 1,700 kilometers or over 1,050 miles to Churchill. Now, you would think that our train would go straight up north from Winnipeg. But in actual fact, our train goes west towards Saskatchewan. Here's the Saskatchewan border. We're going to stop in Canora and then we're going to head east towards Thompson and Gillam and then straight up north. Thompson is the last town where you have a road. And so a lot of people actually drive from Winnipeg to Thompson in order to save costs. And then from Thompson to Churchill, they take the train, another 16 hours by train. We are pulling out of Winnipeg. So I pulled out my bed so that I can have a nap. Dauphin was built on the fur trade. It grew from a fort to a town and now has a population of nearly 8,500. Bordered by Duck Mountain Provincial Park and Riding Mountain National Park, it is one of the most beautiful parts of Manitoba. We are in Dauphin, and from the train I saw this bench and I was like, this is cool. And they're made of railway wheels, I guess. The cost of a roomette for the round trip is about Canadian $1,600 or US $1,170. But I'm traveling for free because I'm traveling on points. I joined Via Preference when I took my first train trip to Churchill, and I have made 3 trips on Via Rail altogether, accumulating 8,000 points. This trip in a roomette requires 5,000 points, so I have 3,000 points left. If you're considering using Via Rail, do sign up for the Via Preference program. It is free to join and you could earn a free trip. Those is the family that we met here on the train, and so they are stopped here And they're going to meet up with the wife who drove from Winnipeg. They're from Winnipeg. And we're in Roblin right now, and they're going to meet up with the wife and they're going to go camping. Yeah, of course. Even in Churchill, there's a Chinese restaurant, I believe. I think so. Yes, Gage. Is that him? This is friend. Where is he? Is he in the car? Yeah. All right. Goodbye. He didn't even say goodbye to us. It's 8 p.m. and we have arrived in Canora. Now this Canora is not the same as the Canora that starts with a K in Ontario, Lake Country. This one begins with a C. Yeah, I see where it says Canora Hotel over there. Canora. No tourist experience is complete without sticking your face through a painted board and becoming a train or a beluga or whatever it is. And I loved the charming station, wish it was open. And I love the cute little mural. It's time for dinner, so let me take you to the dining car. There is no meal service, but you can buy food at the deli. There's no microwave, but there's hot water 24/7, and you can use it to make tea, coffee, noodles, oatmeals, whatever. From the dining area, the stairs lead up to the dome for a panoramic view. There is no Wi-Fi and cellular service is spotty, so bring books, magazines, games, activity books, etc. The Via Rail menu is posted up against the wall beside the deli. And as of today, the end of June 2025, they are not accepting debit cards. They accept credit cards and cash. And they serve liquor from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you're only allowed to one drink per hour. And prices for snacks begin at $1.50 all the way to $12.50 for hot meals. And beverages like bottled water, soft drinks, coffee and tea and all that are $3.75 each. And juices are $4.25 each. And alcoholic beverages run from $8.50 to $11 each. And if you're in economy and you forgot your blanket, for 2 nights you're going to feel very cold, then you can buy it from them for $22.50. So you should bring your own blanket if you're in economy. If you're in the sleeper class, they provide blankets. And I found that the frozen meals, that is the hot meals at $12.50, these are the five that are listed, and I found that those were the best deals. Because if you choose one of the 5, mac and cheese, butter chicken, beef teriyaki, chicken and potato, or vegan coconut curry, it comes with fruit, which is either an orange or an apple, water, soft drinks, coffee or tea, either one of them, a bun, and butter. So I feel that this is a good deal. And not too bad for train, right? For a train. And they do not carry any salads. So you can bring your own salad for the first day. And then the next day we will be in Thompson and you can get your salads there. Or if you like, I noticed some of the passengers bringing cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. Those are easy to bring and they have a longer shelf life. They also sell sandwiches, and I tried one of them. It was, I think, a falafel wrap. It was, one frozen, and you and they microwave it for you. So yeah, so that's it. So you should bring snacks, because snacks are expensive. Like for example, candies are $6.75 a bag. Cookies are $4.50 a packet. Chocolate bars are $4. So they are very expensive. So it's cheaper for you more economical if you bring your own snacks. So definitely bring your own snacks. And if you want your own soda, you should bring them too. And drinking water is provided. There's a faucet in every roomette and room. And in economy, there is a faucet as well. But I found that there is a very strong taste of chlorine. And so I wasn't drinking from the tap as much. And what I was doing was I brought some tea bags, and I just used the hot water that is provided 24/7 to make my own tea. And that way I didn't taste the chlorine. So for dinner on the train, I ordered buttered chicken, which is the hot meal, buttered chicken, and I think they have about 5 varieties of food. And it comes with a bun, an apple or an orange, and a bottle of water or tea and coffee, and it costs $12 with tax. I don't think it's a bad deal. Good morning on our second day. I'm walking through economy as I'm getting off the train at Winnipeg. Economy seats are comfortable with a 45-degree recline and a leg rest that pulls out. Winnipeg is named after railway executive W.A. Bowden. It was a meeting place for Hudson's Bay Company traders. It is home to Pikwitonei Falls and Choo Falls. It's 12:10 and we have arrived to a rainy Thompson. And I am taking a walk about a mile, or I don't know, a little bit further maybe, to Walmart. There were a lot of beautiful wildflowers blooming profusely on the walk to town. There were also a lot of car dealerships and Chili Kai Indian restaurant. There were people from India on the train who said the restaurant served authentic Indian food. Quite a find. After a cold and freezing 20-minute walk, I am at the mall, ready to see Walmart, Liquor Mart, Dollarama, and I'm going to McDonald's hopefully to find some salad. In city center in Thompson, a lot of stores are barred up and closed. I did find a corner deli and enjoyed a fresh fruit salad. Pikwitonei is a beautiful, tiny, isolated community accessible only by rail, boat, or winter road. So the next stop after Thompson is Pikwitonei. And we actually stopped to drop off some supplies for those 2 trucks for the town. And when we came down the train, we were greeted by this beautiful dog. Not sure if it's a husky, and his name is Nanook. Nanook. Nanook.
No, it's his hind legs is what I was saying.
Oh, what's his name?
Nanook.
Nanook came to greet us in where now?
Pikwitonei.
Pikwitonei. Okay. Is there a sign for the name of this place?
You should, maybe on the side of that building? Go check
Okay.
that.
After Pikwitonei, we stopped briefly at the remote community of Ilford, home to the War Lakes First Nations. Here, I forgot to take my phone. We arrived at Gillam at about midnight, but I didn't get off the train. I woke up at 4:30 a.m. to the most magnificent sunrise upon the muskeg. After 45 hours, we have arrived. All the hotels that had guests on the train came to pick us up at the station. Welcome to Churchill.